Hello, hello. お待たせしました。さっきコンタクトが痛かったからくれちゃってごめんなさい。すいませんでした。Use key charge. I think I took back my rank point. It's still blurry in one eye a little bit, but I'm all good. I'm all good. Hello, I'm back. ただいま。Hi Susie, hello. Hello, Maddie, hello, hello. Hi CJB. 大丈夫。こんばんは。こんばんは。張り切っていこう。イエーイ。So I went to the Philippines for travel and cosplay mania, cosmania, and yeah, just a chill zatsudan chat with everybody. 温度はどう？温度差は？大丈夫かな？ My BGM's louder than me! Ah! Okay, thank you, Maddie. Let me adjust it. あぱぱぱぱぱぱ。あぱぱぱぱ。今はどう？どうかな？ So it's like my settings like to reset itself, and I don't like it. Ever since I got a new interface and stuff and how to change stuff to my PC. Sounds good now? Hello, hello. No conflu. Actually, my body feels dead. I did get sore throat. I think it's more so from yelling. Rather than post-con flu. I think, I don't know, but I was dead. And to be honest, getting to the airport and the plane flight actually wasn't that bad. It's always coming back home from the airport that's chaos. Yeah. So I was knocked out more so from that. In the weird sleep schedule, but other than that. So フィリピンに行ってきた。でも、一昨日かな？昨日の朝ぐらい日本に戻ってきた。フィリピンでコスプレイベントがあって、初めてなんていう 100% なんかフルでコスプレしてて緊張しましたけど楽しかったです。 My favorite Kita-san black cosplayer. Hello. Did you enjoy cosplaying? Yeah, I did. Definitely the people made the experience like the best. It was fun. And the weather, the temperature actually was quite comfortable. Because last time I went to the Philippines in August? End of August, I think? Or September, August. Yeah. It was hot. Very hot. But this time, because it was raining and stuff, and it was very high AC. It was hot in the artist alley area though. Because they have my like fan, but yeah, it was very hot there. But then the other it was like sort of crammed there, and then like the other halls were really spread out, like really open. But the artist alley is like sort of like tight, and so it's like very, very warm. Yeah. Looked good too, very pro-loving. Oh, thank you! I had to take my ribbon off the third day because it was sort of heavy. And also I heard that Sunday tends to be the most, tend to be the busiest day. So I was like, I don't want to hit people with my ribbon. So I literally just I didn't go with the ribbon. I actually had Kita-san shoes, like actual shoes too, but I think I would have died. So I went with my normal black heel boots. Yeah. The second day, I did get sort of nauseous, I think, towards the middle end of the day, towards the end of the day, second day too. So I'm sorry to anybody if I was like a little bit out of it towards I think more towards the end of the day. I was like, I had like a bad headache. It might have been from my wig cap possibly, because I'm always very sensitive by the temple of my head. Like that's why I can't wear over the ear headphones. I don't like, I always wear earbuds. Usually the ones for recording, like go to recording studio is fine, the Sony ones. But I don't use those for streaming. But if I go to recording studios, usually I don't have any problem with those ones at all. But yeah, even for like motion capture, we have like the cap. And then the studio I usually go to, I have to be like, can I have the bigger size? They're like, you're not large, but here you go. But if I have to move around a lot more, then I have to wear something tighter and just gaman. And gaman, anyone who's new, I tend to speak Japanglish. I mix my words and I have to think really hard for the English words sometimes just because I'm used to Japanglish. So gaman means like to hold back, sort of like to not hold back, like you know, like let's say like you're running and you have your foot hurts, but you have to keep going through it. There's an English word for it. Not withhold, to keep going, to persevere. No, not persevere, but there's another word for it. Bear with it. Yeah, bear with it. Yeah, basically like, yeah, bear with it kind of thing. Like, yeah, hold back, bear with it, you know, kind of thing. Like, yeah. So, yeah. So that's gaman to you kotoba. This. But yeah, so I'm very sensitive there. Day 3, I like cut my wig cap very loose, a little bit too loose, so I had to adjust my wig a little bit more. But yeah, I had tape and stuff, so it was fine for the most part. And yeah, it was much more comfortable. The second day, literally, I was like, I felt nauseous. I felt like about to throw up at one point. I was like, oh, this is not good. I don't want to throw up in the middle of artist alley. Let's not do that. Luckily, I have my friends help me. And then I sort of like, and then I went to the the mall to eat dinner with friends. I was about to go to Tekken Local. I even brought my liverless with me. Funny story. They had a Tekken booth. The other booth is like the internet service provider I heard there. And they had a booth play Tekken. I'm liverless. I love it for all of day 2. I was carrying it, and then I was like, day 3, part of me is like, maybe I should bring it, but then other part's like, what are the odds? I didn't say anything Tekken. What are the odds there will be something Tekken that you can play? I was like, no way. So yeah, day 3, I found out there was Tekken. You could play Tekken there, and I didn't bring my liver list. I am very handicapped with the pad, even though I used to be a pad player. But it was fun. It was still fun. So yeah, yeah. I still can't believe you said that was your first ever cosplay. It was really good. Thank you! Dango, hello. Imagine saying hi again, Baba did not. Harikite iko. Ask Niana! Wait. I saw Niana's earlier message. Where'd it go? These contacts are not helping me. Oh, good evening, Susie. Hope you're all good. Hello. I hope you... I need to get rest now. Have a great stream, Susie. Hope you and chat have a fun time catching up. Thank you. Have a good rest. Good night. I couldn't QCF at all with the PS5. I was like trying. I was like, QCF, go. QCF. and I kept messing up the up and down buttons because liverless is reverse. So like the combo to spin, I was doing like DF, it's a UF one, and then another is like, I kept mixing up DB2 at one point, so I was like trying to figure it out. It's like I was doing U, like up UB2 or something like that, and then yeah. But it was fun. I'll talk more into that a little bit later, but it was funny. Yeah, so yeah, it was my first time, full out cosplaying with doing my wig. As I made the hair accessories, the ears, and styled the wig. The wig was like meant to be Kita-san wig, but I was like, I felt like the bangs were like too much. So I really had like thin out a lot of stuff and like try to cheat the system by like hiding some of the bangs on the side and sticking it together, because I'm like, I need more long hair, but bangs goes a lot wider than I expected. It was a learning experience. Definitely the hairspray makes 100% difference. Don't use regular hairspray, even though if it says super hard hairspray. Like you gotta use the red can that a lot of cosplayers use, or if you're like, I think overseas they have like got to be. Those ones are good, I heard. Like it makes a huge difference. And also the having a good wig, what is it, like a wig holder, like the head, and have it your size, like actually have a good, like a decent one, makes huge difference. I tried making one like DIY, like I don't know, I had like a very cheap small one at one point. It was definitely not my head size, so I tried wrapping spray and wrap around it, and like it was hard to like really get it right. But it makes huge difference. Yeah, but the hairspray 100%. Huge difference. So anyone who wants to do wig styling, remember. And I use push pins to help keep the hair in place, so it has the shape and stuff. I'm still learning how to defy gravity with some of the hair, but also my wig partially died in transportation in my suitcase, but I revived most of it, so yeah. Have someone with the same head size to be your wig stand. I think the push pins will have a fun time with that. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. If you're using push pins, don't do that. From my point of view, it looks crazy. Thank you. Yeah, in the event, so I was there on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. そう、コスメニアというなんかコスプレメニアというなんかコスプレイベントでなんか3日間ぐらいで行ってた。うん。金曜日、土曜日と日、金土日ぐらいで、ぐらいじゃない。その3日間で行ってきました。そう、その3日間でコスプレしてた。金曜日はなんか猫メイドと土日はキッタさんブラック。でも日曜日の方はちょっとリボンつけなくて、なんかリボン重くてちょっと邪魔になるからなんか日曜日結構混んでるって言われたから、日曜日のみリボンなしで背中についてるリボンなしにしてていた。The permanent wig? Oh no. 3 days full that requires a lot of energy. I actually started came quite late to all 3 days because at the same time it's like I'm going all 3 days, so there's plenty of time. The first day I came around like it was super late. It was like I don't remember 3 something, 4, 3, somewhere around there, and then the next day was like also like 4-ish. I meant to come at 1, but like it's first time coming Kita-san, so it took me a while, and I was dead. I couldn't wake up as early as I wanted to. And the third day I came around like 2-ish. Yeah. But I think the first day and the second day, so I fell asleep in the car, and then I got out and the Kita-san cosplay, but I didn't get to check my wig and everything, and I still had to put on my ribbon because I couldn't sit in the car with the ribbon at the time, so I had to go to the restroom but to like put it on and check everything. But once I got out of the car, people want to take pictures, and I was like so sorry. I was like, I'm so sorry, I can't, because I haven't checked like, you know, how everything looks. And then but to get your ticket is like all the way, I think like hall 4, so I had to go all the way through the venue where I got dropped off all the way to the opposite end. And then I was like, I'm so sorry, I can't take a picture. Because like, yeah, I had to go get the ticket and then go back to go to the restroom to change. So I was like, don't look at me. I was like really running. I was like, don't look at me. So I was like trying to, yeah, just tidy up and stuff. Put on like the ribbon and things like that. So I felt really bad. I was like, I'm so sorry. Like later. And like, I'm so sorry later. And then yeah, there are a few times where I like had to run somewhere and I had to be like, I'm so sorry, like really quick. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, I wish I can talk to people more sometimes. But there's like usually like have to like meet up with some friends or go somewhere like at a particular time. So I was like, I'm so sorry. Most of the time I was okay though. It was more chill. There's only a few times that I had to go run. Yeah, and people were really, really funny. Oh yeah, too late for the eating contest. Yeah, I didn't get to see that. Too bad I wasn't able to go. Haven't been in Cosplay for so long. Maybe next time. I don't know if I'll go next year or not. I guess depends on my stuff. But I'm always very happy seeing people and seeing my friends. Speaking of restroom, my first cosplay event was also Cosmania back in 2012. I went to restroom, saw everyone inside were wearing dresses, and had to double check if it was the men's room. Yeah, there's a lot of people, so I think coming sort of late was okay for like my stamina and for what I wanted to do. I think I would die if I came from the start, unless it was like less days I went. But since I have all 3 days, it was like, yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, and so yeah, here's the ear, how I made the ear. Because originally the ear came like with the wig, but then the ears were made out of like the wig hair, and I wasn't really a fan of it. I mean, some people would make it look really good, but for me I was like, I feel like it's not as Uma. So I went to like the fabric store to look like for a semi velvety fabric so I can make the ear. So Uma no Mimi 手作りでした。もっともっとなんていうウィッグの系から作られた耳だったけど、なんかウィッグとセットで届いたんだけど、ちょっと変と思ったから、なんかうまくないかなと思って自分で作ってきました。自分で作りました。生地の店に行って生地買ってYOLO でYOLO でどうやって日本語で言う YOLO You only live once YOLO 雑でまあ雑で言ってみた。The restrooms in Cosmania has like confusing restrooms. I went to the girls once. I was basing on how people look, but it's hard to know when they're cross-dressers. Oh no! My friend and I, we went to the restroom and then we got really confused because our other friend was waiting for us. And we're like, wait, where's our other friend? And then we walked around and somehow we made a loop. We went in one way and exited the other way, but we're so confused. We're like, how do we even do that? Yeah. So yeah, that was interesting. Show me the ears. And I got jump scared by my own Uma tail. Uma shippo. Imagine like seeing like long hair right next to you on the chair. I was like, is this Sadako? So I was I ate sushi. Like, I always tell myself, I was like, I don't want to have Japanese food while I'm abroad. I don't want to eat like local food and stuff. But then this time it's like, it was also when I was like nauseous. So I was like, I'm used to sushi. It's considered sort of lighter side for me. So I'm like, I'm going to have sushi. And also the sushi is sort of like different. It's like has the sauces and stuff, which I like. Sort of like American sushi a little bit. Because Japan doesn't really have the sushi with like I don't know, like the tempura inside with the sauces on top and the spicy mayo kind of thing. We don't really have that. So yeah, I went to Genki Sushi with my friend. It was it wasn't too far from the venue, so it was good and yummy. And then I started feeling better after it when I had like the miso soup. I guess I was like, maybe I needed salt or something, like a salt lick. You know, horses have salt licks. Got a golf for tonight. Hope you had a good experience overall. Also, I got 5th with a C major in Grand Blue. So I had a good weekend too. Oh, you went to C major! Congrats! Pachi pachi. 5th. Dang. Omedetou. Yeah, I thought you C major. How was that? The Uma hair extension. I was just like, what is next to me? It freaked me out. Yeah, I got scared, jumped scared by my own tail. I forgot I was horse. Very character view. Yeah, it's a Uma tail. And that is the Kita-san cosplay. This is without the ribbon because I took this day 3. And I brought my Kita-san. Well, it's not mine technically. I borrowed it. I'm like, does anybody have a Kita-san plush I can borrow? I was like, okay, thank you. I'll steal this. And I had like the little pouch that I can get from like Can-Do and the store your plushie so it won't get damaged, and hung it on my bag. Yeah, so the Kita-san cosplay looks super great. Thank you. Wait, Yuma, did you end up going to C major? Remember, I think you mentioned that you're not, maybe not. Borrowed. I didn't steal it. It is borrowed. I'll give it back when I see my friends next time. And then day 1 is the meat food. I saw some nice photos of my maid cosplay. Also, I think the ink from the wristband got on my cosplay. It's hard, you can't see it in the picture, but when you see up close, you can sort of see it. So I was really sad. I was like, no, and try washing it off. So I need to look up how to get rid of the ink. I don't know if it's permanently stained or not. So all the other days, I was like really scared. I was like, don't get my clothes, don't get my cosplay. And when they're stamping it, because I had the yellow wrist arm thing that I wear for Kita-san, and the wristband has to go over it. So it's like sweating. He's like, don't stamp it, don't stamp it. They're careful. They put their hand underneath it, but I think it's just like you have to wait longer for it to dry and make sure it's transfer proof. So I like tap on it with my hand afterwards just to make sure it's like won't transfer anymore. But yeah, so I was sad. I have a little bit of a ink stain. You can ask stamp an arm or higher. My whole arm was covered for the Kita-san. Some of my friends got stamped on their arm, and then some got stamped on the wristband. The wristband's fine. I think I just didn't realize it would transfer that quickly. I think I didn't wait for it to fully dry and tap at it. So yeah. But yeah, I was scared at first. I was like, don't stamp me. Because I have a whole like arm is covered in the yellow wrist, yellow armband. I mean, I could have taken it off, or actually I taped myself to it. So, but I could have lifted up a little bit. But I forgot. And once I got there, it's like, oh shoot. But then it also get covered. Also, if I put it down, it would have covered the wristband. Actually, think about that. So never mind. But they were careful with it. So thank you very much to the staff. And these pictures are so cute. Thank you. It's the first, the left one is selfie, and then the second one someone took it for me. They had like a light, and like some people like they take such good photos. And like one person had like a phone. I shared an Insta story earlier, before, and they use like their cell phone like a little light, and it's like, what the heck? It's so crazy. People's like phones are like way better than my eyesight. Actually, no, that's not really much of a compliment because my eyesight isn't that great anyways. めちゃくちゃ可愛い。ありがとう Thank you. Hello, hello. And yeah, so this was the most comfortable cosplay. Because I wore white sneakers, my white sneakers, with my ribbon laces. So this was the most comfortable one to wear. Yeah, the Kita-san had a wig and the wig cap and like everything's new to me. It's like, this is not new, like I don't know. The maid thing is sort of not as new for me, so it's easier. I was never a maid, but I cosplay maid before for like live events and stuff. Yeah, cosplay photographers are pro. There's like a cosplay photo area, but I was too shy to go. They had like a full out like the light, and like they also have like a booth with like the background and thing. I was too shy, so I didn't do any of those. I sort of regret it a little bit because it took a long time to do makeup. Yeah, it looks like you can dance. Yeah, I can definitely dance in the main one, especially with my white sneakers if I wanted to. But yeah, the Kita-san one, I think I have to sew things a little bit more so I can keep it in place because I do have to do double-sided sticky tape to hold in some things a little bit. Like because it's double layer, she had like the jacket thing. But I ended up damaging the fabric because it's a very, very sensitive fabric. Fragile fabric, so it pulled at the strings and then yeah, you know the printed fabrics when you pull it, like it's really easy for the fibers to come out and then just leaves a giant white line. Yeah, so I have to put in some like clips and stuff instead of the double side tape, but at the time I didn't realize. So I probably have to like try to fix it by maybe getting some like paint and something and like some dye and maybe fixing it up a little bit or yeah, sorting things out. But yeah, and oh yeah, this is local. Cosplay Mania. I went to Cosplay Mania. Oh yeah, here's my haul. And from the these are from things that people gave me and some things that I bought. So プレゼントでもらったものとなんか買ったものとか、プレゼントしてくれたものはなんかプレイブさんのフォトカード写真カードフォトカードとチェキとチョコとなんていう右下の2枚の汁がプレゼントでもらったものです。Like for the cheki, I think during the time I was sort of running to meet up my friends. So I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, I gotta go, like, it'll be a quick one. And they're like, okay. I'm like, thank you. And it's like, running. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And then the person, so I like ran, the first picture. And then I ran all the way to Dasu's booth. Oh yeah, Dasu also had a set. Yeah, she's super cool, guys. Go check her out if you don't already know. A lot of people know Dasu, but she's really cool. So go check. They found me. I don't know how they found me, but they found me like literally like I don't know, like 2 minutes after or something, and then handed me the Polaroid. I was so shocked. I was like, "You printed that so fast?" Because it didn't look like a Chucky camera when they took it. It looked like a regular camera. So maybe it had a printer or something. I'm not sure, or maybe I was just like being very bad eyesight. I don't know, but yeah, they passed it to me. I was like, "That's so fast." It was so fast. Yeah, so I was like really surprised. I was like, wow. Yeah, the photographers are like so cool, man. Who's your Oshi and play? I don't have an Oshi. I look at their like lives and stuff and like performances. And it's like really neat seeing how like they do like their events like in person, like offline events. And like how they have like the fan meets and stuff, so I really like learning about it. I don't really follow them, but I do think they're talented. But I do like sometimes like watch their things, like research. It's like, oh, that's cool, like they can do that. It's like, oh, that looks good. It's like, oh wow, it's like the shade. And it's like, oh, that's so smooth. Yeah, so for those who may not know, I do motion capture acting, so mocap actor, but also 3D producer. So I work with like VTubers, 3D talents and stuff, or like productions, behind the scenes things. And I also do like motion capture acting for characters, or if someone needs like motion data for something and so on. So that's sort of what I do. And just like, it's like acting on this, not acting on the stage, but it's like acting in a small room in your own little world. Yeah, so that's what I do. And I also make choreography for VTubers. Actually, I met a really cute Gura cosplayer. So like I was so we took a picture together, and I was like, I don't know why I decided to ask, because there's a few like other cosplayers, like Hololive cosplayers I took pictures with, but for some reason, like that one moment, I was like, okay, maybe I should ask, like, or like mention this. So I was like, oh yeah, you know, like 3D Narisa's 3D concert. She's like, yeah. She's like, honestly, she was like really excited about it because she says she's a musical girly, and like really like was like really liked the concert, and I was like really like she was really excited about it, and I was like really happy to hear. And then also I told Risa too after. I was like, I met somebody that really love your concert and stuff. But yeah, I was really like, I just mentioned, yeah, I did the choreography for it and things like that. And yeah, I was really happy that like she saw it and liked the concert a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of theater and musical people who really love the concert. Well, I'm like not just the theater and musical people, but a lot of people like the concert, and a lot of the theater and musical people were really excited about it because it was a musical, and yeah, it was really cool. Yeah. Yeah, shout out to Risa. She did a great job with it. Like, I still sometimes watch it. That's like, she's so cool. And the animations, oh my goodness. And what else? So about Tekken, right? So yeah, day 3 we found the PLDT booth and playing Tekken and stuff, and I was with my like Tekken friends, so we heard Tekken booth? Tekken? It's like when you have like a carrot to like a rabbit or something. It's like, carrot? So we're like, Tekken? So we're like, okay, let's go. Moth to flame. And then yeah, all of us were like, we went, and then we were playing. One of my friends had like injury, so it's sort of coincidence because she's like, oh yeah, like I can't use my stick. So I was like learning the pad, and then they only had pad there, and then she's like wind streaking people. I was like, oh my god. Taking cracks knuckles. I'm ready. But it was yeah, it was fun. And yeah, my friend and I we like to like joke around a lot, like sort of, I don't know, be silly playing Tekken with each other. So she was doing a combo at the wall, and then I said, don't kill me, wait. Oh wait, okay, wait, before that part, it was someone in the behind us waiting shouted, do a hell sweep. I was like, in my head, like, okay, so I did I did a hell sweep, but she also heard it, so she blocked it and launched punished me. I should have done a mid and launched, you know, the mind games, but I was like, let's listen, like this. I just like, oh, I'll just do it just for the fun of it, and then didn't think about it. I was like, wait, I could have just done a mid and, you know, but yeah, my brain wasn't thinking that far. So I was like, okay, YOLO, let's do it. And yeah, block punished me, and then later she was comboing me as well, and then she could kill like there, and I was like, wait, don't kill me, wait. She's like, she stops, she drops the combo, she's like, okay, and then I like said, I'm gonna do a hell sweep. And then I was just sort of like standing there for a little bit because I was trying to like get her off guard, and in her head she's like, oh my god, is she telling the truth? And I did a hell sweep, but she still block punished it. Yeah, good thing she trusted me though, or she would have been hit. Yeah, it was fun. I like to be very silly. If anyone sees me offline, sometimes I'm very silly, depending on the atmosphere. Sometimes I'm serious, and sometimes I'm like just like joke around. And yeah, and then yeah, cool meeting people and stuff, and yeah, it was fun. I do need revenge with the pad. I was like salty. I think I was more salty because I actually brought my lever list the other day, and literally I brought it with me to the Philippines. But yeah, it was my Bancho one, the PlayStation anniversary with the Bancho sticker, and it also had my Brook adapter with it too in my little pouch with it. So it would have been fun. It would have been perfect if I had it. But yeah, it was fun. Yeah, I like to troll. And yeah, they're people trolling each other too, like the Yoshimitsu and stuff. And then, oh yeah, you know what's funny? So it's a PS5, right? They had only season 1. It's season 1 Tekken. I was like, when I heard it, it's like season 1. Season 1? Season 1! So there's some broken characters. It was funny. And then I saw like a Leo player trying to do like a season 2 combo, and everyone's like, no, season 1. It's not season 2. Yeah, so people really had to think. Yeah, I saw a Kumo cosplayer, like they're in the full like bear suit, like a bear. And saw 2 Alisas, I think. There was a Reina cosplayer and maybe 2 Lilies or something. Yeah, so there are some Tekken cosplayers around. Oh, I remember something really funny. So I was walking, and then these people took a picture. They asked to take a picture, and there's like this person in a inflatable shark suit, and another person in like a racing suit. I think my friend said it's called a shark suit. Wait, hold on. Let me look it up. Is it called a shark suit as well for motorcycle? It's like look like a racing kind of gear. Oh my god, my playback. Sorry, that was my playback. I don't know if you heard it, but oh wait, it doesn't have the output, so we're good. It played back my stream, so I heard myself talk. But yeah, so it was like the inflatable shark, and then the person, I think, in like the motorcycle or like racing, some sort of racing shark, I think called shark suit as well. And then they're together. They're so funny. They're so funny and cute when they interact with each other. But I took a picture, and the shark was taking the photos with their phone, but they have flippers, so they didn't have their hands. They couldn't put their hands out. They had like flippers. So when taking the picture, they're like really like slapping the phone so hard, like really fast. It was so funny. Like if you saw in person, it's really funny because they had just had the flippers, and they're like, yeah, like slapping the phone really hard. It was so funny. Yeah. And what else? But yeah, so this is my haul, and the what's it called, Carbinger is really popular over there recently with the holes, so I can put other keychains on, because I haven't seen any of that in Japan. Like I see some like key holders that sort of have been built with their hanging key charms, key holder, like the keychains on it, but never one you can actually put it yourself. So I saw a lot of those in Artist Alley, so I was like, I want one of those because my friends, she has some of those, and that she gets from like artist events or artist alleys, and she puts on her jeans. It looks really cool, and then she hangs off like keychains and like different stuff. It looks really, really neat. So I'm like, I want to do that too. So I got a Pokemon one. Yeah, and then I got Mudkip. I like Mudkip because my friends used to call me Mudkip because apparently I look like a Mudkip. I don't know, but apparently I do. And I got a Kita-san black, and then got some Uma stickers and Sisei pin, and I got Nerissa stuff. And the Nerissa at the right is from Spica. I saw Spica enter her booth. Got Spica sticker too. And also the Nerissa key holder with a star. I was able to do 2 card pulls. So I got I got 2 cards, and yeah, the Uma Musume sticker and the Uma Lupit. Those 2 stickers I got from somebody passing by. They're like, hey, I got something here, you can take these. I was like, wow. And you see Kita-san on it. I think they're selling it at the event too. I heard you like Mudkips. Mudkip's cute. Yeah, Spica sticker. Spica. And okay, going back to the Tekken thing. So my friends and I were walking through, I think it's like Hall 1 or something. Hall 2, Hall 1. And she goes, oh, I think I found a Tekken figurine. And then she's like, wait. Oh, and then she starts laughing. She's like, oh no. She's like, I forgot Clive has his own game. So, she's like got so excited for a second, and then she's like, wait, Clive has his own game. He's not a Tekken character technically, but he is, but he's not from, he's not a Tekken character. Wait, I heard you like Mudkips. Is there a meme? Is that like Vaporeon? I didn't read that thing. I just know it's really bad. Someone told me the TLDR, partially more say-so version. Oh, it's ancient meme, really? I never heard about that. I heard you like Mudkips. It's Clive from Tekken. So basically, yeah, so but the merchant also heard what she said, so he was like, we turned around, he was like dying laughing. Well, he's laughing respectfully, but it was funny. And then we went back because like we're like, oh, the merchant's chill, that's sort of funny. They like, because I was dying, I was like, oh my goodness, like we were all dying. And then actually what that booth does, they they can custom print figurines. They can also like custom print like if you have your own character or something like that, and then they hand paint it and stuff, which is pretty cool. And they can also do like UV paint and stuff, so glows if you have the UV light. So yeah, it's really cool. Let me show it. Yeah, it looks like this. This is a pretty big one too. It's like a lot of detail. He says, okay, take pictures. Like, okay, I'll take a picture. Yeah, it's pretty sick. Imagine having your own like custom figurine. Like if you have your own like character, or like character you like that'd be so sick to have like your own, like it's painted really nicely. Like it's like really well done. Yeah, we're like, my friends we're like amazed. We're like, wow. And then my friend asked about like, oh, how much would this be if I have a custom one and things like that, and she was talking to him. Yeah, merchant was very chill. And what else? Oh yeah, here's the sushi. Forgot to show the sushi. So Genki sushi. So 日本で全然この寿司全然ないよね。 辛いマヨソースつけてるみたいな感じ。But yeah, it was tasty. I liked it. スージの寿司。親父ギャグ。So yeah, it was yummy. I really like these kind of sushis a lot. So if I go back again, I probably want to have sushi. I actually had like this kind of sushi last time I went. And I was surprised at the size because like the roll was really, really big. I was like, what the? These ones are more edible size. So like similar size to like what I have in the US. And what else? Let me see if I go through all my stories that I have. But oh yeah, on the grab, so I stayed at my friend's place and she has a really, really cute kitten. Like really, like the kitten like likes people and like not scared of people, like just walks up to them. And she actually likes okay with water. And what else? Like she's very not the usual cat like cat. So I was very surprised, but at the same time like, I'm allergic to you. Stop being so cute. Stop coming to me. I did pet her, but I had to wash my hands after. Also, my skin kept having allergic reaction, and it's still really bad right now. It's like speckly red. Like my eyelids are like really like speckly red, like red splotches. I don't know. I don't know what's happened. Because also before the trip, because I'm not 100% sure if it's the cat, because before the trip, my eyelids swelled up a lot, like really a lot. It was a little bit itchy. I didn't know what was happening. And then went to the doctor and I was like, hey, my eyes are swollen. I don't know why. It's the same skin product and everything. Like, what's happening? Help me. And she was like, I don't know. But here's some like allergy meds in case it is like might be allergic reaction to something. And here's like this cream you can put on your eyelids. So I used that. And then apparently off the plane, my face was like my face was like tomato red. Like it was really red. And then when I got to my friend's place, I looked in the mirror. I was like, oh my god, like my face was never this red in my life. Like it was tomato. Like I never had like really, really red skin. And then it started like getting like really like sort of like bumpy too. Like the allergic reaction, like on one side, it became bumpy. It was like half of my face, and I was like, what's happening? So I was like trying so hard to like take care of it. Like it was like, I think have only 1 day to recover from my face being like that before day 1. So I was like, oh no, like what I'm going to do? Like I prepare cosplay and then my skin is like going crazy. And yeah, my skin usually never turns like really, really red or like that, or like break out or things like that. So it's like I was like freaking out. I was like, what's happening? So then it wasn't fully recovered the first day, but I tried my best to care for it and like cover up as much as I can. And then the second day was mostly recovered, not perfect. Third day was still a little bit healing. And then after the third day, because I was still around, I didn't fly back until a little bit later. So then my face started getting all red and like splotchy, like I don't know, like red, looks like it bleed underneath almost, like I don't know how to explain it. And it still hasn't recovered and still like red splotchy. And yeah, I don't know why. So hopefully it recovers. If not, I have to go back to the doctor and see. But yeah, I was sad. But I was like really nervous. Like every night before I go to bed, I was like, I need to do everything I can to like prevent it from getting worse and care for it. Yeah. I'm Maddie, thank you. Get well, so thank you. Oh yeah, and also Cosmania, people ask to take pictures, so like also speak to me in Tagalog. I'm like, oh no. It's like, oh no, I don't speak it. And then my hearing's really bad, so sometimes I'm like, things like, oh should I tell them I only speak English? But what if they are speaking English, like just in here? And then they'd be like, what? So I sort of have to repeat it a few times, like, I'm like, huh? I'm like, I'm so sorry. And then it's like, oh, okay, they're speaking like Tagalog. And it's like, my friend or my friends I'm with, they're like literally jump in, they're like, she speaks English. I'm so sorry. And then they're like, I'm sorry. I'm like, no, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I was speaking Tagalog. I know only a few words, and I pick up a few like things from hearing it from friends and stuff. So I did get away with it a few times, or like I can figure out the context. At one point, I think someone asked to do like 3, 2, 1, like harikite iko kind of thing. And then, but I didn't know like the timing. I was like, okay, 3, 2, 1 to say it, or like 3, 2, 1, 0 say it, like, you know, the timing. So we failed the first time, and then they're speaking Tagalog to me. It's like I was like, okay, but I know what you mean. So then yeah, we did a 3, 2, 1 harikite iko, and then I think another one that someone's speaking to me, and then I was like, so my friends weren't that close to me because they're sort of like on the side, so they couldn't hear what they were saying to me. So I was just like, oh. And then I heard like cosplay maganda. I was like, oh, I know that. So I was like, salamat. I was like, I'm so sorry. And then I was like, yeah. So I'm like, only know a few words. And I was like panicking a few times. I was like, oh, it's like, what do I do? It's like, can I get away with it? Can I just like nod my head and then listen? Or can I pick up a few things or get the context? And then yeah. There was one time though, I think someone asked, oh yeah, this is what not to do with cosplayer. Or like just like what not to do. There was one person, like I felt bad that I didn't, you know, say yes to it, but I mean for them. But I think they're like, oh yeah, can I ask to request something? Is it okay I ask to request something? And then while they're asking me what the request was, they're already recording with their phone. And then I was like, saw they're recording on the phone while they're asking the requests if it's okay with me. But then I was like, they're already recording before I know what they want to say, like want me to, like what they want to do, because I don't really do recordings much. Like if it's like really really short, then maybe I make exception, but usually I don't really do like, yeah, just because when I did idol activities, I do it sometimes still, but it's to get like a video recording or video message. Usually it's a special tokuten, like a special how to say tokuten in English, sort of like not present, not freebie, but it's like a special thing you can get if you go to a live, or like worst thing you have to like, yeah, it's like different things. So if it's like a long video, it's sort of like depending on the situation, I guess privilege, sort of is another word for it, I feel like. But yeah, I was sort of like put off by, or like so surprised. I was like, oh, like oh. And then it's like I felt really bad. I didn't want to be rude to them, so cause they meant well. So but then I was just like, oh, I'm sorry, I gotta go, I gotta run. So I was like, okay, I gotta go. And I was like, sorry, and I sort of ran off. But yeah, if you ask for like permission, make sure it's properly said and get the okay before starting. But who knows, maybe they clicked the recording button by accident and didn't realize they were recording. Who knows, I don't know. But just let you guys all know to be careful, to make sure that it's fully asked and approved before starting. But yeah, just want to point that out. Also, oh yeah, I pulled out my phone of stories. And then I'll go to my and then towards later I'm going to talk about my dinner with PBB. I had a dinner on Sunday night with other wonderful VTubers and people, and it was super fun. Yeah, that's why my throat hurt, because I was laughing so hard and I was sort of shouting, because yeah. Yippee! Yeah, and it was super fun. Like, I haven't laughed that hard in quite a while. Like, my stomach hurt. But I'll go to that in a bit after I finish covering all the other stories. So the dev dinner EP, so where was I? Oh yeah, so on day one of Friday, I was with my friend. My friend knew this like artist who had like a really sort of like some R18 artwork, And I sort of like standing from the booth, and I mean the pictures in front of the booth, like they're clothed, but it's sort of like, what is it, like schmexy or something. So but the art is really good. I was like admiring the art, but also sort of sweating on the outside because I'm like, oh, it's a little bit mature. I'm standing in front of it, but I was like also admiring like how good like they draw. And then someone tapped me on the shoulder to ask for a photo, and I got really scared. I think I might have jumped, I don't know. I got really scared, like, oh. And they're like, I'm so sorry for scaring you. I'm like, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, I tend to get scared sometimes. I tend to be like very like a cat. Like if you poke a cat, it like jumps, you know, like 10 feet. But yeah, and then I was still like sort of like shook while taking the picture. But yeah, to the person who says sorry for scaring me, you're fine. It's okay. I just sometimes have my moments when I get scared. And yeah, God. Me, I was also sweating because I'm like, don't get the wrong idea. I'm don't get the wrong idea. I'm looking at these art, but it was really the illustration skill was really good. Hello, it's Kare for Cosmania. Hello. Admiring sweatily. Oh, I heard there's a lot of touchy pervert on the venue. Luckily, I didn't come across that, or my friends are fine. Like sometimes someone tapped me on the shoulder, but they sort of do it like very lightly. Like preferably, I'm not a fan of being like sort of touched kind of thing. But like even a tap, I'm sort of, most of the time I'm not a big fan unless I know the person. But I do get like sometimes it's like hard to like get attention of someone you want to like take a picture with, or like if the person may not hear you. Yeah. But it was like on the shoulder, it wasn't like anywhere else, so it was like back of the shoulder. But usually I tend to, yeah, if people like put their arm on my shoulder and I don't really know them, it's just like, yeah. It burns. Yeah, but I'm very like close with like my female friends. Like we'll like hold each other's arms and stuff, and like I'm okay with holding hands with my like friends who are girls and stuff, and like yeah, like I'm close with my friends like that. It's like okay, but if it's like people I don't know, I'm like, wah. No. No, says or they get the horse kick, the goshi kick. You just wave to get your attention. If you must use the back of your hand so it's not mistaken as attempt to grab. If it's like just like a point, like a finger tap, I think it's not, won't get, you know, mistaken as a grab. But yeah, it was fine. It was fine. But I just get more jump scared when people like poke me. So sorry, I jumped. So yeah, you guys are fine. I just more jumpy. Yeah, I just so what else? Oh yeah, so some people say really funny stuff. There's a lot of people say like Harikiteiko, and they're like, thanks for being the best support card. Like, thank you for helping me. And then this one person wanted me to take a picture of glue, and they're like, this is Taya. I'm like, no, I can't. Like, what? And I was like, okay, I'll take it if you put it on the ground and I look away. So we took a picture with the glue on the ground. I was like, no. But I was like, that's so messed up. That's so wrong. But yeah, so I was like, that's like, I told him, like, okay, I'll negotiate with you. I'll only take pictures of the glue only if we do that. And then yeah, they put it on the ground. And then someone's like complimented me, and she was like, may your pillow be the perfect temperature on both sides. It was so funny. Yeah, and then there was a girl. She's like, she compliments me. She's like, "Oh, you're so pretty." I'm like, "No." It's like, "Oh, you're so pretty." Like she was pretty. She has such nice hair. And then she screamed like, she's like, "Oh no!" She's like, "I'm gay." And I was like, "Oh." But we're both laughing. But yeah, to you, you have really nice hair. It was a lot of fun interactions with people. There are a lot of like yeah, fun interactions. And then what else? Oh, story with the Riz level and I found it. So the grab driver, so my friend and I, we took grab a few times. For some reason, like whenever I grab, like I don't talk to people. It's always really quiet, and which I prefer, like not to talk, because that's just how I am. But for some reason, grab drivers kept talking to my friend, like a good chunk of the ride, like very talkative. And then, but I didn't really know what they're talking about since they're speaking in Tagalog, so I was just like chilling, and I sort of like left her alone to talk to the driver. Because I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't join in. And they just end up like knocking out. But there's one story she told me that the grab driver told her. She said there's a story of someone leaving yaoi merch in the car. So apparently that happened. And then she was like, yeah, if I was that person, I would be too embarrassed to get it back. So she's like, I might sacrifice the merch if I was that person. But yeah, someone left their merch, their specific kind of merch in one of the person's grab, the driver's car before. What else? Oh yeah, so now to the PVB dinner. Yeah, so it's oh wait, no wait, not before that. Actually I went to like one of the cafes, like a Japanese branch, on Friday. And when I walked in, everyone's like, "Irashaimase!" I was like, I actually jumped a little bit because I was like, it's like a ramen like store 雰囲気。なんかフィリピンであるなんか日本系レストランでなんかスタッフ全員なんかいらっしゃいませ言ってるね。なんかびっくりした。寿司なんていう回転寿司でもなんかカフェでもなんか雰囲気ちょっと違う。なんかちょっとラーメン屋っぽい。ラーメン屋さんっぽい。でもみんなめっちゃ元気だからちょっと癒される癒される。なんか refreshed. Like I felt like I was sort of happy too because people like where they say like genki and they're like energetic about it. But it was sort of cute. But it was also funny. Because it was like I get like jump scared, like whoa. And like usually you hear like that kind of like irashaimase for like maybe like izakaya or like a small mom and pop shop if they're like very like ramen, that kind of thing. You don't really hear it for like a quiet cafe or like yeah, rotating sushi or things like that. Waiters in Japanese restaurants here also do that. Really? But yeah, I was really surprised. Yeah. Hey, now to the PVB dinner. Yeah, they usually scream it very loud. Yeah, I was so loud. I was like ready for like the quiet cafe. It's like, okay, I'm ready. You know, long day, and then I was like, whoa. Yeah. Yeah, so I ended up with PVB, and also I brought my friend, and we are all like ate together KBBQ, and there's a lot of dancing. I ate a lot, and then when it did like dance, the first dance, I was like, oh, I think it was a bad idea. You dance right after I ate because I was like, oh, I feel it. But then it was fine. And we danced a lot, and there's like we did like a time lapse video. It was super funny. There's one person who was able to stand there like really still. Oh no. That was so funny. It's such a genius idea, you guys. Like, you guys do like a time lapse. It's so funny. And there was one point, Maddie, was it you who brought the Bean Boozled? Someone brought like the beans, like the jelly beans that like you don't know which one you're going to get, and they look identical to like a sweet one, like a good jelly bean, and the one's like really nasty, like skunk spray or like used tissue or something, or like that, or sweaty or sweat, or like gym sock, or like something they're all really bad, like vomit or something, right? And oh, it's you, Maddie. so so basically the person is standing there, and then Maddie fed them the jelly bean, and then we weren't sure if they got the sweet jelly bean, the good one, or the bad one. But because they're so good at staying still and keeping to, you know, the mission, we're like sort of staring. We're like, okay, which one is it? And they're chewing it, and then we saw them close their eyes really slow at one point, and they're like, all of us are like, oh, it's probably the bad one. So some people got water and put it in their hands, and like, because they can't move, they like physically like brought the hand up to their face for them. So then they drank like the whole cup of water. Yeah, the Bean Boozled, yeah. Yeah, Dangan was there, Dango, and Maddie, and Ki-chan, Spika, and other PvP, other VTubers. And that was really fun. Unlucky. And yeah, so there was that. And then there was like they would like dance and then play the music and stop the music. It was so funny. Like, it was like everybody was just like having a good time, and yeah, so play music and stop, and then people do things, and they still like keep into character and not even like flinch. The stop dance. They wouldn't even flinch. I was like, that is impressive. And then yeah, there's a lot of talented dancers too. Like, if people like, a lot of people knew like dance to like every song. I was like, you guys are crazy. But I think everybody has very similar music tastes too, because a lot of the songs, so we had like a like Bluetooth like connection to speakers, so people were playing like songs and stuff. And like, yeah, there's like I remember someone like played like, I think one of the Cat's Eye song, Gabriella, and then they skipped it, and then my friend and I were like, well, now go back. Yeah, I like Cat's Eye. I like Cat's Eye. A lot of people like Cat's Eye, and yeah, everyone like knows so many dances. Like, you guys are crazy. So talented. And yeah, and then there was like one part, like there's like a moment like where you put so they have like melted cheese in like a metal like little bowl put on the barbecue, and that's the Spotify premium up for me. And the cheese like in the barbecue, and then the barbecue pan had to be changed. So one of the girls was like, she was cooking for doing a lot of the cooking, and she picked up the cheese bowl with the tongs because they had to move it. But then all of us were sort of panicking because we were like, oh, where to put it? Like, don't want to put on the wooden table because it'll sort of like mess the table a little bit. And then I think she was about to put it on the raw meat plate, so she sort of touched the raw meat plate, and we're like, no. And then she put it like, she was trying to figure out where to put it, and then Robert's like, oh my god, like, and there's like another like cheese bowl that's mostly empty that I think she was aiming for originally to put it in that bowl because it's also metal. So, but then she put it right into like my sauce plate. It was so funny because all of us were like panicking because we know it's hot and stuff, and it goes to raw meat and it's like straight into my like, sauce plate. I didn't mind. It was just really funny. And then she was like, "Oh no, I'm so sorry." And then she was about to grab it with her bare hand as we were like, "No, don't do it. It's so hot." It was like chaos all in like within like 5 seconds. And yeah. Um cross-contaminate everything. It was funny. Yeah, because like everyone was panicking. She was panicking, we were panicking, we're like, "Ah!" And then oh yeah, and then we had the we did the phone thing where we took the picture with our phones. I'm imposter, I'm sorry. I'm not VTuber. I'm imposter. You see me in the bottom. Also, my phone's cracked. It's like really cracked because that's the phone I use for like recording, like when you record choreography. And sometimes like I put it like on the thing on the wall, like a tripod or something, or like the phone holder, so I can record like the dance through the mirror and stuff. But there are times like where it like fell or fall over, so that's why it's like cracked like there. But it's a screen protector. But don't mind my chipped cracked phone protector. It's us. Phone cracked gang. Yeah, let's go. Imposter. But yeah, it was really fun. I didn't get to talk to everybody. I wish I was able to like go around more to talk to each person. But it was a lot of fun. I sort of ended up staying like in the dance area in the table with like where I ate. I'm shy, I'm sorry. And then also did some took some like short dances. So you guys might see some of that a little bit later. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. I always wanted to take like those like TikTok kind of dances, like the funny dances and like short dances with other people. It's like really fun. So I was glad that I got to do it. Yeah, I don't really get the chance to do those. Yeah, I'm still editing some. Thanks, Maddie! Thanks for doing the editing. Yeah, Maddie sent a draft of one of them. It's really funny. So I can't wait for you guys to see it. Good stuff, good stuff. I didn't take any vlog. To be honest, I barely took photos, I think, of like around me. Usually I take a few or like take some videos, but this time I didn't really take anything. I was enjoying the moment. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. A lot of nice people. I will be back in the Philippines again. This year. At least one more time, maybe two. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see how things goes. I think it was a good sign you had a lot of fun without photos. That barbecue place was hot, but it was really fun. Oh my gosh, yeah, the smoke. I felt so bad for Maddie. She got attacked by the smoke. Like, so there's like his AC, so where we're sitting, and bro was dying. I saw it burn in my eyes. Like, I had like the good corner, which was like much clearer and like stuff. There was like, I think it was also like the vent or something had like a leak in the top too, so I seen the smoke come out on the top as well. But also because the AC was like pushing like all of like the smoke right at like Maddie and the others, and like Spica was getting like hit by it too, and yeah, it was like so much smoke. Like I could see it like from like where I was sitting across the table. Like it was like smoke, all smoke. And you see like the wind pattern. So you saw the wind pattern blowing all at, like in Maddie's direction. Oh my god, I felt so bad. I had to leave the room for a bit. The whole room, our whole room got like so smoky. Yeah, oh my god. My eyes were like totally fine because I was in the safe zone, but it was still smoky where I was, but it wasn't not even like as bad as where like the others were getting it. So like my eyes, I can feel, you know when you see other people suffering and you sort of feel it indirectly? I was sort of feeling it indirectly, but I was like, no, I feel bad. It's like we're getting barbecued. Yeah, it was really toasty in there too. Yeah, it was an indoor K barbecue. Like the Korean barbecue when you like, they have the vents and the fans and you cook at the table. Susie Empath. I am INFPT, so maybe that is partially related. Maddie, did you take the Myers-Briggs test thing? Do you have like your personality score? But at least they offered ice cream. Yeah, that was refreshing. I was glad they offered that. The ice cream was good. I want ice cream now. I have ice cream in the fridge. Right now it's like fall season. So in Japan they have a lot of sweet potato and like what other flavor, like kuri chestnuts. Ichan, hi! Yippee! Yippee! Wait, did I put you as moderator and I didn't put... Wait, let me put you all on as moderate. How do I do this? Can I wait? How do I do this? MBTI. Yeah, what's everybody's MBTI? Myers-Briggs personality. I'm INFPT. Suzy-chan, nani ga suki? I like a lot of ice creams. I'm not a big chocolate person. That's one thing. Like, I like chocolate, the candy itself, but I'm not a big, like, chocolate cake or chocolate person. INFP or ENFP, need we take it? Oh my god! There's so many INFP. You're INFP, INTP. INTPT. That sounds funny. TPT. There's so many INFPs that I know. Like, they say people, like, I think online they're like, oh, it's a rare type. And like, are you sure? Because there's a lot of people I know who are INFPs. I think it's also common because we're in like the creative industry, like that kind of side. Because before I started like doing more like 3D work and creative work stuff, like there are no INFPs that I knew except for like some personal friends, but like nobody was INFP. And then now like everyone's INFP. Like, a lot of my VTuber friends are INFP too. It's crazy. My updated is ENFPT. Ah! I'm sort of like in the between I and E for me. I think it was like 40-60 or like something like really close, I think. So I'm almost ENFP too, but I'm more INFP. I think at one point though I was ENFP, like years ago when I took it. Surprisingly, even though I'm sort of thought I was more I aim to be E someday. Ganbare. So many of us are INTJ. Is that why we get along so well? Yeah, I see INTJ, so many. INTJ, wait, what the heck? Wait, how many of you guys are INTJ? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4? Being introverted together. Yeah, let's go, introverts. And it's INFJ. Those are quite close. ISTPT. I don't see that one as often. INTJ. I am the extrovert that adopts you all. Yes. INTJ is compatible with ENFP. Really? Yeah, you guys hear that? Maddie now adopts you all. But yeah, it was super fun. I ate up Susie too. Yay! Wait, how do I make you mod? Wait, hold on. ちょっと待って。How does mod? Hehe. Wait, add dango too. Hey. Hey. And Ki-chan, wait, Ki-chan. Yippee! They're now blue. They're now blue. They can kick you all out. I'm kidding. Any other stories? Ah, also, I have brought with me Mountain Dew. I have the Mountain Dew from last time I went, but I didn't drink it yet. Oh, expires this month? Wait, what? Expires on the 30th this month. Good thing I have it. So I have the Mountain Dew from the Philippines, which I heard is better. People say is better than the American one because it uses cane sugar. And the bottle is super neon. It's like really... I was shocked when I saw it at the supermarket too. I got this from my friend. But I first saw it at the supermarket at the mall. I was like, whoa, why is it so neon-y? And yeah, and then I was thinking about getting it, but I wasn't sure. But I was like, I'm not sure like what the difference is. I didn't know there was a difference. And then it's sort of ironically, my friend is like, hey, I got this. You can have it. You can have it as a gift. I was like, oh, thank you. So yeah, I have a Mountain Dew. 20 grams of sugar, 290 milliliters, and then the Japanese ones, it's canned though. I got it from the vending machine. Has caffeine. I have to do stuff after this, tasks afterwards, after the stream anyway, so it's okay for me to have caffeine. I'm not very good at caffeine, but usually soda caffeine is fine because it's not super strong, which is why I drink Dr. Pepper. No one knows the expression is when you die if you drink it. Yeah, it's a green plastic bottle. Americans have cane sugar Mountain Dew too? Oh, it's under the Mountain Dew throwback label. Alright, so because one's in the can and one's in a bottle, I don't want to like mess with the mental thought process of it tasting different or something. So I brought 2 glasses. I have a Kingdom Hearts glass that I got from Kuji. And I have Gudetama that I also got from Kuji. A lot of my utensils and things like that, like kitchen stuff, are from doing the Kuji, the sort of like the random raffle pulls you do that you pay for, and then you get like an item that's different, like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and so on. Right? And pour a little bit from the bottle. And then from the can. I hope I don't... I always get scared of opening cans because I got traumatized as a kid because I like sliced my finger. But we're good. This one's easy to open. Ooh, I see the vapors come out. I heard like soda from cans tastes different. Oh my god, the colors are so different. Wait. Whoa! One's like a neon color. Wait, can I take a picture of it? Let me just wipe the water. Like one looks like almost like a apple sparkling cider color, and the other one is like neon. It's like the Mountain Dew neon green. I'm moving a few things. Okay, I'll take a picture of it. Try not cover the light. Sorry, that was my mic stand. Wait, my shadow's in the way. I'll turn on my light, other light. Okay, let me see if I can get a decent picture of it. It's blurry. Okay, maybe this is okay. Oh, what is happening to my phone? Okay, I'll send it to myself. I updated my iOS so everything's a little funky for me. Okay, I'll send it to myself. Go, go. Image. That's my table. Transform. Fit the screen. It looks a little bit more washed out. A little bit. It's a little bit more opaque. I don't know if it's my monitor or not, or the camera, but it looks more... The color looks more intense in person. Like the right one, it looks more neon-y in person. Why is... I feel like my OBS is making it look much lighter than the preview. But yeah, the right one is like a little bit more of a neon-y, a little bit darker, and the left one is sort of like apple cider. Not apple cider, a sparkling apple kind of color. Like a more deeper yellow. Okay, I'll try. First, I'll try the Philippine one. Tastes nice. Okay, now the Japan one. I feel like there might be a different smell. I don't know. Wait. I feel like they smell a little bit different. I feel like the one from Japan has a stronger smell. They both sort of smell like citrus, kind of. Oh, I tried Baja Blast before. They smell about the same, but I feel like the Japan one just smells a little bit, like, tiny bit deeper or stronger. The taste, though. Try to see if there's a difference. They're very similar taste. I don't really taste much difference. But the fizz, I don't know what it is with Japanese sodas. The fizz for Japanese sodas tend to be like, feel like very like tiny bubbles, but like a lot of tiny bubbles. And then the US ones I'm used to like tend to feel like the bubbles are sort of like bigger. But I don't know what it is. I feel like the Japanese ones feel very carbonated, but like very tiny bubbles. So like I can definitely taste that in between like the Philippine one and the Japan one. The carbonation, the bubbles are a lot different. Yeah, it's not as intense in the Philippine one, which is easier to drink. The Japan one's like super bubbly. Like I can feel the tingling on my tongue from the Japan one. So yeah, it's definitely Philippine one is easier to drink. But taste, yeah, taste, I think they taste about the same. Pour some more. What Surge? Code Red? I've seen Code Red. I don't remember if I tried. I might have, maybe. I think I seen Code Red. I see like different colors, like in the States. They serve different type of Mountain Dew in different places. I know US they have a lot of different flavors. But yeah, the sodas like look different, even if it's like the same brand. Yeah, the Mountain Dew in Japan definitely is fizzier. Like my tongue, I can feel the fizz, the tiny bubbles. And they're different color. I might commit a crime to taste Pepsi Blue again. Was that limited? The aftertaste is good for the Philippines Mountain Dew. Tastes like a light, very light sweetness to it. I feel like the Japan one has like a little bit of a, I don't know if it's like the carbonated taste or like a little bit of more like a, now it tastes different now. Might be my mind playing games, but I feel like, oh yeah, aftertaste is not as good, I think, with the Japan one. Like towards the end I have more like a carbonated taste or like some sort of taste. I don't know how to explain it. Might also because it's canned, I don't know. But I don't have the like the light sweetness aftertaste like in the Philippines one. It has like the soda taste. Yeah, the Philippines one doesn't have that weird soda taste. It has a nice sweeter aftertaste. So I say the Philippines ones wins over the Japan one. Well, Japan canned one, in my opinion. Would I choose to drink these again? I like Dr. Pepper better, so maybe not. Maybe the Philippines one because I like the sweet taste after. Not the Japan one. I don't think I'll go out of my way to try. It's also like really fizzy. Sometimes I don't like the Japan fizz as much. Because sometimes it goes really flat fast too. I don't really drink soda drinks anymore. Only admire them as colorful liquids now. Old flavor. I think they still sold it in Indonesia for a long time after discontinuing it in the US. Not sure if it exists anywhere. Oh. But yeah, Dr. Pepper is my favorite. Dr. Pepper and Fanta melon soda. I tried other melon sodas. They're not nearly as good as like the Fanta one in Japan. So if anyone comes to Japan, always tell them the soda you need to try is the melon Fanta. I like melon Fanta, ginger ale, and Dr. Pepper. Those are my go-tos. Sometimes you do like the grape sodas if they have like the jelly in it. I don't really like the Fanta grape. It tastes different than the American one. I like the American Fanta grape and orange. But the Fanta melon in Japan, super good. And that's usually the brand that like the Tabe Hodai Nomi Hodai usually have, is like the melon soda, the Fanta melon soda they have usually. I'm like, yes, drink bar, all of the melon sodas. Fanta melon soda is even better than house melon soda with chunks of melon in it. Yeah, I do like I do like the Fanta melon soda better than the fancier ones a lot, most of the time. It's so good. I'll drink more. I'll drink the rest of the Mountain Dews in the glasses. But I definitely finished the Philippines one. I like the after. It's like a nice sweet, like a light sweet tone to it. Every lemon soda flavor, never miss, in my opinion. I recommend, you know what's good? I really like the lemon, it's called Match brand in Japan. Lemon Match with the jelly in it. It tastes super good. It's like you just shake it. I think I usually like 5 to 10 times to break up the jelly inside. And you open it and it's like a lemon soda with like jelly. It's really good. But I don't like the Match soda as much by itself, but with the jelly it's really good. Tasty. I also like there's another brand that had like grape soda with jelly in it in the can. It had like, I think it has nata de coco in it maybe. I used to get that all the time from the vending machine because they don't really sell that in the konbini. Oh shoot, 106 minutes late. Good eve, Susie. Hello chat. Hello, good eve. C1000 lemon soda in Japan? I don't remember. I probably tried it at one point. I don't remember. I'll taste. Maybe if I have the opportunity of getting one, I'll give it a try. It's good. And yeah, those are my stories. I think those are all the stories. Let me check. Am I missing anything in my notes? Oh wait! Wait, I remember this. This is funny. Alright, so back to this photo. When everyone put their phones together, like we were airdropping for some reason. Like some of the phones were like airdropping to each other. So I'm like, who's airdropping me? It's like me and Keisha, and we were like airdropping or something. And we're like, what's happening? And it was like, and then the phone started trying sharing the contacts. So I was seeing like a few phones like starting to like the contact sharing thing, you know, it like starts like, it does like animation, you know, where like there's like the like kind of thing. And I was like freaking out, so I was like covering some phones. I'm like, no, no personal information. And I was like grabbing my phone too. I was like, oh lord, the airdrop incident. And then yeah, also the contact sharing. I thought I should turn that off I remember went to settings, so that happened to me like a few times. People are like, yeah, I want to airdrop, and they put their phone right next to mine. I'm like, no, like slow-mo, and then like my contacts like open up, and it just shows your your name and everything, like your phone number and big, like, you know, like things like that. But yeah, so I'm just like your first and last, or like whatever you said it as. I was like, ah. But yeah, so I was like covering the phones. I was like grabbing some phones and like giving it to people, like, take it. Yeah. Yeah, it's super dangerous. Like I don't like that option. Like, it shouldn't be. I think you should toggle it to set it. I tried turning it off a few times. Like, I don't know why. And then when trying doing airdrop, like a lot of time it does not work if I put it next to the phone. But for some reason, that day somebody was airdropping me. Like, we're all airdropping each other. Something. Yeah. The airdrop anomaly, airdrop incident. Yep. So yeah, and then a lot of people's phones are like about to go to sleep mode, so like some people have really short timers, so like we're taking the pictures like playing rhythm game. People were like trying to like tap the phones like really fast so that it wouldn't like dim out while just trying to get the pictures. It was a struggle trying to take this. It was not this difficult like when I like try to take pictures of like other friends before, or like when I just place my phone down next to my friends' phones and stuff. It's the new iOS, guys. It's the updates. It's like the setting I never asked for. I think it was like more like the older days where people actually called each other and use phone numbers more often. That would be sort of useful in a way. But I feel like these days it doesn't really make as much sense. You know what I mean? Because everyone uses like messaging apps like, I don't know, like Instagram or WhatsApp or like Line, WeChat. Did a real camera take the photo, or someone left out to use their camera phone? I think someone had like extra phone. I have extra phone. I use 2 phones. Like, one phone's my normal phone, but I think it's the iPhone 11 Pro. Because I refuse to change to use a different phone for every day, because I like how the size of it. And then the other one is like I have the 15, and that's what I use for all of my dance stuff, like recording dance, because it's better camera, and also storage. I have storage issues. So I use the other phone purely for like, that's sort of for my work. Purely for like work, or like taking nicer photos. Because my cameras, my current phone, the iPhone 11, it's been through some stuff. It popped open at one point. It just like the screen literally just like popped open and separated. And then I had to get a new screen and battery, because I refused to move everything to the new phone. But also I need 2, because literally for like if I need to record dance or choreography, or check the data or notes and things like that, and to also transfer data and so on, I have to have 2, because I have to have one that physically connects to the speakers, and also I can look at while like recording and things like that. And then the other one's for like recording. So like people were like, oh, why do you have 2? It's like, just move everything to the other phone. I was like, technically I can, but either way I will have to use 2, so I can do like play the music and download stuff and like check the notes, and like the messages come in and like match them up with the lyrics while doing the other stuff. So it's not a burner phone. I don't do anything weird with it. So yeah, this one's been through a lot, and if I take pictures with it, sometimes it becomes blurry. Actually, a lot of times become blurry. Like, it just won't focus on the 2 times focus. And then a lot of times it start making noise, like you like hear the gears going for like the cameras. You can actually hear it. Like, it's really not. It's hanging in there, and it gets hot, sort of. sometimes. So I get a little worried, like when charging, it's like it should not get hot. So yeah, I'm really contemplating on what to do. Because like I already changed the battery like last year or so. I was like, I don't want to change it already, but I also don't want it to explode. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to do with it. Yeah. But the new phone is like super duper expensive, so I'm like holding back. I'm like, maybe I can get this phone to last at least another year. I don't know, hopefully, and then see if the current one, the new one, gets cheaper for the next year. I don't know, but with the videos and everything I take for like my work and what I need to do with it, because literally I use it like on the go if I'm like on the train to like render out. I literally render my videos on my phone. So it gets like hot too sometimes when it renders out things. Like I do everything on it. It's like my mini PC. So that's why I rely on my phone a lot. To like render out like choreography videos, download them, edit, check other renders for my other stuff. And then airdrop's very useful, so I can airdrop between phones. Yeah, I heard about the smart ring battery expanded. That's scary. Thank goodness his finger is okay. But yeah. I need to figure out how to change that setting, by the way. About the contact sharing when your phone next to somebody else's. And the airdrop stuff, I'm like, because it doesn't always work when it like, yeah, goes like next to each other. So I'm like, what's the point of having that as an option? It doesn't always work. But yeah. Just to let you guys all know, if you put your phones next to people, if it's a iPhone, be careful contact sharing. Adjust your settings if you can, or at least like don't put your full information. But yeah, I think that's all my stories for the trip. Yeah, it was fun. I'll be back for stuff. And then I do want to travel around a little bit more. Does anybody have any recommendations where to travel in the Philippines? I always like go to usually the same areas. Not just hello. Oh yeah, you took the picture of me and Nikita-san. Thank you. Hello. My airdrop's always contact only. Yeah, my airdrop usually contact only too. So I was surprised that was working. So like, what's happening? So I was like, is it because the phones are right next to each other? So like, why am I getting airdropped? I was so confused because I don't think I have anyone's contact. Like, yeah, so I was really confused. I'm drinking more Mountain Dew now. I was the one who took a photo of you with my camera phone. You're welcome. Thank you! How was good coincidence to find your friend? Small world. Either you go to the north side for a more historical part of the Philippines. I try to figure out like where to go, cause I think next time I'm going I'm gonna be there for extra few days, so I can like use it for travel a little bit. But I don't know where to go. I mean, it also depends where like other friends go to, but yeah. Where have I been to before? Nice phone collection. Oh yes, all my phones. I went to Boracay before, and then Tagaytay and Manila. I think those are the main places I've been to before. Oh, Palawan. Ah, I heard of it. Did I go before? It sounds really familiar. Or maybe somebody I knew went. Let me look it up. I went to also yeah, somewhere else too, further out. But I forgot where it was. But it's like a lesser like known place. Oh no, I don't think I went to Palawan before. I heard Cebu is popular. Oh, I also heard Baguio. Oh, it's the coldest part in the Philippines. There's places I need to go. Sorry, that was moving my chair. I think Baguio is where my friend gets me ube jam, or where the ube jam is from. Like she like helps me get ube jam from there. Could order online. Baguio is it's great to visit. Famous strawberry Tahoe. I didn't know there's strawberry Tahoe. When people mention food, that's when I get excited. Food. Oh. Strawberries. Strawberry Tahoe. Oh, yeah, I get really excited when I see ube stuff. Oh, I found the airdrop setting. Under general airdrop menu, bring device together. Ah. But I need to figure out how to turn off the one for contacts too. I'll figure that out. I'll figure that out. It's on by default. My throat is so sore. And my body's so tired from the travels. Like, going to airport is such a hassle. By train. It takes me a long time. That's all I'm going to say. It takes me a long time to get to one of the airports. Like a long time. And then if you catch rush hour, it's like the worst thing. If anyone comes to Japan, look at which trains you take. If you take a local train, please avoid the rush hour. Your body will thank you. And so would everyone commuting during the crammed rush hour. I mean, sometimes hard to avoid, but if you can, it is worth the extra few yen, few hundred yens, or even 1,000 yen at that point, because it's really, really, really bad and smelly sometimes. And like chaos to even try moving out to get to your stop. Yeah, to avoid these rush hours. But yeah, one of them takes me super long. Like, I always get wiped out because of the travel, because it's not really convenient for me to get to the airport. And yeah, I was fine with everything else. Just going back home is the worst. I should get a flight in late night, avoiding most traffic. But yeah, because like I have like a suitcase and then I don't want to get in the way of people. If it's a small suitcase, I can get away with it a little bit. But it's like a big suitcase and everybody's like sort of like they're already angry in the morning, you know? People are like, oh, I have to go to work, and we're like, you know, people are cranky. So if you have a big suitcase and like, you know, yeah. But usually I'm lucky to find like a side where it's like against like the sides of the chair, so I won't be like in the middle, like in the way of people, or like have to go on and off. But my nightmare is like, what if I can't get that good spot like on the side to be out people's way with the suitcase, and I have to like walk out and walk on like to get off each stop to let people out and on, and have like a big suitcase. Like, that's my nightmare. Usually when I travel I don't carry a big suitcase, but because cosplay and my wig box had to take a lot of space, I had to bring the big one. I met someone at the airport who had to transfer from the other, but it was the first time Japan. Took him 7 hours? That's crazy! Yeah, airports, travel, it's never fun. But yeah, I'll look at Baguio, and then let me write down where you guys mentioned. OMG VTubers. I'm the imposter. VTuber staff. Productions. Choreographer dash 3D producer staff. What's the longest transfer Suzy ever had? Why my voice cracked like that? Well, long. I didn't know Kita-san Black is a VTuber. Longest transfer? You mean like flight transfer, or like to get back home, or to like get to my location from the airport? One time I took the wrong train. I think it took me almost 3 hours. At one point, because I took a wrong train. No, over 3 hours. It took me over 3 hours. Before, at one point. It was chaos. And then if you miss one of the express trains, you gotta wait like half an hour to get the next one. Oh lord. It's like almost the time it takes for me to ride the plane from like Philippines to Japan. It's like 4.5 hours, I think. Like one way is, I think to get there it takes a little bit longer, like 5 hours or so. Another way to come back is shorter. I think it can be going from like 4 to 4.5. Don't fall into the trap trying the local train said. That'll take forever. Yeah, always so when you do the train line in Japan, always double check what the outside of the train says, like the little LED on the train itself, to see if it's express or not and where it's going. Because a lot of people fall into the habit, it's like, oh, it's just this platform, remember this platform, go on this platform, but then they end up going local or the express train. Because sometimes express and local, they go on the same train line, or a totally different train line. Like I think the Cycle line and like some other line, they share the same line or something. Like you gotta make sure. Yeah, I think like Fukutoshin also shared like I don't remember exactly when. There's some lines that change, like share a line with like different, yeah, trains and stuff. Like make sure you check the outside of the train that it matches like what your Google Map says, and it matches like the board that tells us like which train's coming. Because sometimes things do delay, so you can't just rely on the hour or time exactly. So yeah, please double check. Always double check, yeah, local or express and where the destination is. If it's different than what your thing says, there's a high chance that it might take you somewhere totally different. And sometimes it might take you where you need to go, because sometimes location for the express takes you to that same point you need. But yeah, just be very careful. Yeah, Google Maps saves a lot of trouble. It's not perfect, but it's actually pretty good. And I was so happy that they gave the good option of giving the exit, like which exit and which train car to ride on. It's usually quite accurate. Sometimes the exit, it doesn't give you the best exit. You have to like, if you scroll and look at your map and see like the exit, and you can see which one's easiest. That's usually the best option, best way to find the closest exit to get to your location. So you don't have to like find a crosswalk or overpass to like go over and then end up on the other side to get like extra like 5-10 minutes. But in general, it's usually pretty good. The trains in the Philippines are easy. I don't know how hard it is for other countries. I never taken the trains in the Philippines. I've taken the train in Malaysia before. In the US, like New York. In Korea. And Beijing. But yeah, the US public transportation, not a lot, depending where you are. You have to drive. Or not many options for like good option for buses. Which is sad. I commute every time I go out or when I want to explore. When I visit Japan, I always confused with the train. Some of them are Access, Express, and Skyliner. They're totally different. Yeah, you have to stick to like, be careful like what it exactly says, because in Google Maps it shows you like where it's going to. So definitely look at where it's going, like the location, like the last train stop, and then match it with the train. That will make everything easy. Can't be confused about the trains here in the US because we simply don't have any. Yeah, only main is like Boston, New York. I heard California has some too, and like a few other places have it, but yeah, it's not very high tech. Oh, the semi-express throws you. Oh, buses, they have English display now. Oh yeah, your buses are like have some like really tall ones. I get scared, like what if it turns and like it flips over or something, because it looks so tall and narrow. Double deck like UK. I think that's sort of all I have for story time. I guess it's just like a little bit of Zatsu, and then after a little bit more of Zatsu, then I'm going to go and do some tasks. Late night tasks. Got some stuff to finish up. But yeah. It's fun going to visit, especially I was really happy that I got to hang out with a lot of people, meet up with people. meet new people. It's a lot of fun. Like, people really make the trip really good. Like, good friends and atmosphere, environment, like a community. Good community of people. Yeah, some people joke around. They're like, why don't you just go move to the Philippines at this point? Because I've been going quite a few times. I've been more than America at this point. I haven't been back this year to the US. But it's also very close. It takes me like a long time for like plane, because the other side of the globe for the US. And it's expensive. And everything is expensive. The food, the dollars compared to the yen is very scary. And then everyone lives so far apart from each other. So even if I go back, it'll be like, yeah, it'll be like harder to see friends. I see more of my American friends in Japan actually than I do in the States when I go visit, because everyone visits Japan. Yeah, because the States quite big. It's really wide, and yeah, it's like hard to see people unless you're like gathered in like an event or something where everyone's going, like so on. And the food is so expensive, and then there's like the tipping on top, and then I can't finish the food. Like last time I went to the States, everything was too salty for me and too sweet. But there's some US like American foods I do miss and stuff. But I was like, when we went to eat with my family, I was just like, my mom was like, why aren't you finishing your food? Are you okay? And I was like, it's so salty. It's too salty for me. And yeah. Yes, American food is really salty. But then I was like, I don't remember things being this salty and this sweet. But they are, and I asked my family or siblings, I'm like, is it salty for you guys? And they're like, maybe just a tiny bit. Or like, they'll be like, no, not really. I'm like, I feel like eating an ocean. I mean, it depends on food. If I have like the Asian American foods, usually it's not as bad. But I feel like for some reason, if it's like American, like, I don't know, like some mashed potatoes was even salty. But at the same time, even like in Japan, some things are a little bit salty for me too. Like sometimes they put too much salt on the beef. But it's not very often though that things are too salty for me here. Sometimes. So I think it's just me. But plus me adapting to like things that are a little bit less extreme salt and sweetness compared to the States. Oh, it's not just that restaurant. It was like every restaurant I went to, literally. It was too salty. Something was too salty. Unless I went to like... I think the American Chinese food I was okay with. I think maybe some be a little bit salty, but like not as salty as like the other restaurants I went to. So, yeah, I think... Yeah, it was very salty for a lot of restaurants I went to, and then I couldn't finish my food, which I felt bad. But at least you can take home food. Like leftovers. It's not as common in Japan to be able to take leftovers, because one reason is they're afraid of getting in trouble if you get like sick off of food if it sits out for too long, because they can't control that. So yeah. I remember one time I was at like a birthday barbecue with a friend, and then we asked, oh, can we take this meat home, because you know, sort of like feels like mottainai. Another word I say a lot. The Japanese word mottainai means sort of like wasteful or like it's a shame, it's wasteful, you know, like not shame like shame on your family and shame on your cow, but like it's like this is like sort of like wasteful shame kind of thing, you know, like that kind of. So so it's like sort of like mottainai to, you know, throw the meat out, but they're like, no, sorry, we can't because we won't get in trouble, that kind of thing. We're like, okay, it's fine. But then one of the girls, like, she's super pretty, and she has like a very good, what's that, like, enthusiasm, like very good like atmosphere to her, like she carries herself well, things like that. And then she goes at, she asks the other like staff, she asked the other staff, or she asked the same staff. No, wait, I think she asked one of the same staff. Yeah, she asked one of the same staff like one more time, and they changed their mind. They're like, it's okay, just for you guys. and she's like, I got this, guys. And then I just sort of stood there. I was like, oh, the power. She has like the enthusiasm, like, yeah. But yeah, no food went to waste. We made sure that we ate it right away, and you know, so it won't go bad and things like that. So but yeah. And even if we did get sick, it would be like, we know it would be like our fault. So yeah, I didn't take anything back because I was too full and I was like, I'm okay. But some people took it. Oh yeah, charisma, that's what it was. Charisma, yeah. So yeah, that was a story. But yeah, the difference between like countries and cultures, I get like reverse culture shock when I go back to the States sometimes, and then it takes me a few days to be like, oh okay, yeah, I'm back to being American. But yeah, everyone gets like habits. Even my friends who are like from the States who like live in Japan, they also say they have the same thing, or they like have to take a little bit time to adapt again a little bit. But yeah. And there's like a lot of like yeah, there's more travels I want to do while I can, kind of thing. But we'll see how things work out. Because I do want to go to Thailand someday. Because a good part about living, one of the plus parts of living in Japan versus the US, you're a lot closer to other places to travel to. Like, if you're in the US, it takes quite longer to get to anywhere else other than the States. Especially depending on which part of the US you are at. If you're like on the east side, have fun. Have fun flying a lot longer. Yeah. So I want to take advantage of the location to travel more if I can. I mean, I don't see myself sort of like living in the States for a long time, like for a while, because I feel quite adapted and like comfortable in Japan, and things I want to do is in Japan and get to see a lot of people in Japan. Of course, like my career and stuff is very Japan related, and yeah, so I enjoy it quite a lot, and also it feels a lot safer compared to the States in regards to like doing things myself. Of course, I'm not going to go down like some like sketchy alleyway even in like Japan. And I still be like on alert even if I'm like walking, you know, at night and things like that. But yeah, is US, you aren't even close to the US? But in the US, yeah, if you're like one side and it's like takes a long time to go to the other side. It takes like how far from the east to the west? It's like 6 hours, 7 hours or something. Plane flight, is that right or wrong? But then I can go to like another country here for like 4 hours to 7 hours, I think. Oh, 5 to 6 usually. I see, I see. So for the same amount of time, even shorter, I can go to the Philippines for 4.5 hours. Then one side of the states, the other side of the states if they want to. But yeah, so it's nice to see a lot of people too. A lot of people like to visit Japan, so it's nice to see like I get to see like friends, which is very nice because it's hard to see when people like are overseas and live different places. So yeah. I was surprised how short a flight to Cancun, Mexico is for a lot of Americans. Yeah, I'm not very good with planes, like sleeping on planes, but yeah, the plane flight is better than the long train ride from the airport. But yeah, okay. I don't want to keep you guys up for too late. I just want to say thank you everybody for making my trip really fun, and thank you to my lovely friend who I stayed with, and she was a great host and very lovely and sweet as always. And we had got like a then we got to like I got to see a cute cat, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. And for everyone who like took care of me, even when I got like sick second day, got really nauseous randomly. And yeah, for like watching out for me and spending time with me, and all the new people I met, and people for inviting me to join them, and silly shenanigans. Yeah, and definitely the PvP dinner was a ton of fun. Be around like so many like wonderful people. Everyone's so talented too. And yeah, everyone's so talented in so many different things, like drawing, singing, dancing, like so many stuff. It's really cool to like see what like people make and what they do, and yeah, and gaming. Like, you guys are too cracked. Stop it. I'm kidding. But yeah, everyone's so sweet, so nice, and it was a very good atmosphere. And yeah, it's very nice. So yeah, I'm very thankful for meeting a lot of people, for having a lot of lovely friends in my life, catching up with people and stuff, and yeah, and I think there's like some people who, like some viewers who wanted to meet up and couldn't like find me at the event. I heard there's one that wanted to be able to say hi, but wasn't able because of the timing. So hopefully someday. Thank you guys for supporting me. I'm always happy to say hi at events and stuff. I might troll if ever come across anybody in Tekken. The teabag is the way to greet. Not in real. Don't teabag in real life. I'll be questioning why you're squatting. In the game. In the game. Otsu, thank you for your story shared. Thank you! And your illustrations are crazy good, by the way. I didn't know you drew until afterwards. Just doing my squats, nothing sus. It's so much much harder to teabag with the if I use a PlayStation pad. I used to be a little better at it. I can't. But with my leverless, I'm speed. Buns and thighs. Squatting is official greedy. Teabag is gesture of kindness. Yeah, I remember playing Tekken, and then I kept dropping my combos. It was a struggle. But I think a lot of people are struggling because they're either like season 1, so they're trying to change their brain from season 2, or everyone's like not used to the pad, or like one of my friends was like getting not actually tilted, but was like, the monitor is so laggy. Leverless plus a pad is the fastest feedback shot. Plus a pad. But yeah, thank you everybody again. I'll treasure every moment and gifts, and oh, also thank you. I don't know who gifted from Hoshi Gift the Anchor speaker. I got it and started using it. It is really useful because yeah, I didn't really have a speaker that worked, and it was like starting to get very troublesome. Especially for like doing like some like choreo stuff, because everything goes in my in-ear. If I want to use my PC, then it's like, yeah. I still haven't connected my PC yet. I'm still trying to figure it out, but it connects to my phone. But my phone can connect to my PC, so my PC does have Bluetooth. So I'm trying to figure out. Otherwise, I just need to find the aux cord to plug into my interface. Yeah, which I need to get, but I'll get that soon. And then so I can plug it in. Yeah. And anything else? Anything last minute things? I think that's it. I keep saying that's it and then keep saying more. I'm always like this. It's like, wait a second. Time to end. Just kidding. It's like, yeah, thank you everybody. Oh yeah, and the jellies too. Thank you for the jellies. I've been eating my jellies. But wait, there's more. Did you check under your chair? Did you check behind you? You see that shadow, that ghost? That's not from me. Yeah, I'll see you guys all next time. And Hoshi Gifu, I probably should update it a little bit more, since you guys helped get some things off the list, and I'm very appreciative. I used them all. I used everything. I still haven't used except for the soundproofing stuff. I haven't did that yet because I need to like take things out of my room and literally spend at least a whole week working on it. But I will work on it. I promise, because I definitely need to soundproof my room, and yeah, I can still hear things outside. But yeah, I will work on the soundproofing for sure. Let's know when the jellies run out. Thank you. And I'll update the Hoshi Gifu within this week. And if anyone wants to see the Hoshi Gifu link, it's in my about for YouTube. It's in there. Yes, my channel about, I think, is in there. So I'll update the wish list. But please don't feel obligated to get things. It's only for those who are okay and want to. Because I don't want anyone to... I want everyone to take care of yourselves first. So, just a reminder. Make sure you guys got everything you guys need first. Yeah, thank you so much for the support, for coming by the stream, and for the nice words and comments, and for making my life a lot more fun and happier. And yeah, have a good rest of your night, day, evening, afternoon, morning. And see you guys next time. Bye! in screen isn't that good, so I think I might just cut it here. I need to make it better in screen. Bye bye guys. Bye bye.